Okay, welcome back. This is a 2008 Nissan Titan project. This is a vehicle I picked up about a month ago, used vehicle, and I've just been doing a few little things around the truck just to kind of personalize it to me. Just like most everybody, you know, you get something, you like to tinker with it, and I have been changing a few things on it, like the LEDs. If you've been watching my other YouTube videos, changed the LEDs all around the truck. Switched out the tail lights, tested out a leather cleaner and conditioner on the leather seats. That's a good video, you should see that one. But today I'm going to switch out the battery. This is a ValueCraft battery from AutoZone. It looks like it's done okay, and you know the sides aren't swelling or anything, but I noticed the voltage was kind of decreasing on it, so I'm going to go ahead and switch that out. I'm an O'Reilly's loyalist, so I went and got a O'Reilly's battery, a Super Start Premium. So you'll see me put that in here in a second. I also got this. This is also made by Super Start, the people that make the battery that I'm fixing to put in. But this is a battery terminal cleaner. Of course, you know that what that does, that really gets them clean, but I won't need that for a brand new battery. But this right here cleans the connectors right here, and I'll show you that. And then we have some donuts here that decrease the corrosion, and then we have like a sealant that will also decrease the corrosion. But I'll get this started. Okay, so now it's time to remove these and clean them. Always wear glasses when you're messing with any type of chemicals that have the potential to splash back on you, your skin, your eyes, what have you. I'm going to wear these gloves as well, since we're dealing around batteries that may have acid leaking. So first thing I'm going to do is take these off, and I'm going to go ahead and start with the positive. This, by the way, is a number 10, or 10 millimeter rather, wrench. Okay, that easily comes off. Take the negative off now. Now you should be careful when you're using a wrench. This is kind of a small wrench, but when you're using a wrench and you're taking off, especially this positive side, when you're bringing that over, if it's a long wrench and you're making contact with the positive post, and then you hit the car, which is negative, you're going to get a pretty big arc. So just be aware of that, and just be mindful that that could happen, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, so negative, positives off. Take the old battery out. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and clean these terminals out. Now that little kit that I bought comes with this little post scrubber, but if you twist the top here, it also has a little brush that you can clean these inside these terminals here. But this particular kit came with a battery cleaner spray of sorts. So this is where that glasses rather will come in handy. Got some shop towels here, and it just says to shake spray can lightly. All right. Spray liberally over the battery surfaces and all areas where corrosion deposits exist. All right. Well, we'll just go ahead and give that a few little sprays. I can kind of hear it bubbling, like it's taking some of that acid off of there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take this scrubber, just kind of scrub the inside of this terminal. That way I can knock off any old corrosion and get a good contact with the new battery. Now this isn't ideal to scrape on the outside, as you can see. If you had a little wire brush, it'd probably be much better. But really, this end isn't that bad at all. Yeah, it's not that bad at all. And I'm really not that concerned with the outside here. It's just this inside. And it looks pretty good. So we'll close that up. Make sure this is dry. And clean it up a little bit as well. Okay. Now it doesn't really look like the negative end is that bad at all on the outside, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit the inside of this real quick. I mean, while I have this out, may as well, right? Oh yeah, that's cleaning up real good. Yeah, I don't know if you could see that good, but yeah, it's cleaned up real good. It's gonna make a real good contact with the new battery. Shine that up a little bit. Just for aesthetics purposes. All right. Now it's time for the new battery. Okay, so here is the new battery from O'Reilly's. Again, this is a Super Start Extreme battery from O'Reilly's. I live in Oklahoma, and sometimes we can have some pretty harsh winters, so this will do good during winter months. Black indicates negative, red indicates positive. Take those off of there. All right, now this kit that I bought also comes with these little donuts. Black, negative, red, positive. And they have a chemical on them that helps keep from your battery corroding. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those on. It says it's supposed to make your battery last a little bit longer. Positive, negative. All right, so we'll go ahead and put the positive terminal on first. Tighten it down. Two things I really like when buying a used vehicle. Maybe you guys can relate. I like getting new rims if it doesn't have a good set of rims on it. Gonna get some new rims and some tires, one of my favorite things, and then switching out the battery. I don't know why, I just do. Okay. So there we go. We got positive to the positive and the negative to the negative. Fairly simple. Anybody can do this. At least I want to say anybody can do this. Make sure that's nice and tight. Nice and tight over here. Give it a little shake. That's good. All right. Now, again, that kit came with a few things. This is a battery terminal protection spray. It says it fights battery corrosion, prolongs battery life for use on post or side terminal batteries. This is not a side terminal battery, this is a post battery, as you can see. So I bet you this stuff is gonna probably go everywhere. So I'm gonna get a rag just in case. I'm gonna put a rag kind of around the outside so I don't make a mess. Alright. It says just to spray, shake can well. Okay, and then just spray the outside. Alright. Okay, so it's like a little red or pinkish color. Alright. And take some of that red off of that black. That way I don't think it's the positive terminal. Of course, I always look on the battery to see which one is positive, which one is negative. Don't go off of whatever color you see, whether the color is this donut looking deal or a spray that's on here. Always look at the battery. All right. Let's put that right there like that. The positive has a tendency to get a little bit more corroded faster, so I'll put a few more sprays on it than I did the negative. And if you're like me, you want to keep things clean, so kind of do a little cleaning up. Looks good. All right, so that is a battery swap. Fairly straightforward, simple. You know, I told you the few things to look for as far as you know, the warning things. You know, wear your glasses. You don't want anything splashing in your eyes. If you have an extra long wrench, you don't want to make contact with the positive post in the car. It'll arc. I guess the only other thing is if you're not that strong, these batteries are very heavy. Just make sure you either get help or get the right leverage when you're pulling it out here. Don't want you hurting your back or anything. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for today. This again is my 2008 Nissan Titan project, and thanks for watching.